Welcome to Hollywood, a world shimmering with fame, ambition, and journeys of self-reinvention that outshine even the brightest stage lights. Behind the glittering red carpets and glamorous moments lie the stories that truly move us, people who dared to live authentically no matter the cost. Today, we honor the transgender stars whose talent, courage, and transformation are redefining what fame really means. These aren't just stories about transitioning, they're about resilience, purpose, and the determination to live honestly in a world that doesn't always make that easy. If you're ready to be inspired, drop a comment below because the final story in this video is one you definitely won't see coming. Talk about a remarkable journey of becoming. Long before she emerged as the pioneering beauty who helped reshape modern modeling, she was known as pejić, a male model whose commanding presence on the runway was impossible to overlook. With sharp, elegant features and a naturally androgynous charm, Andrea captured attention in ways only a rare few ever could. Yet behind the bright lights, the camera flashes, and the glossy spreads lived a truth far more profound than what the world saw. From an early age, Andrea sensed that living as a man was not the life meant for her, even as she thrived within the fashion industry's expectations. Growing up in Bosnia and later Australia, she often felt like a stranger in her own skin. Moments spent borrowing her mother's makeup or slipping into her clothes brought a sense of peace mixed, of course, with confusion. The world insisted on rigid boxes, and she fit none of them. Ironically, that very difference made Andrea a sought-after figure in fashion, soon leading her across the world's most celebrated runways. But success could not quiet the feeling that something essential was missing. Deep down, Andrea always knew her true self was female. So in 2014, she chose to honor that truth and became Andrea Peck. The transition was courageous both personally and professionally. Would the industry accept her? It did, and history followed, including her landmark appearance as the first openly transgender model on the cover of GQ Portugal. If she could speak to her younger self, she might simply say, "Hold on. You will become the woman you've always known you were, and the world will honor that courage." Her journey from Bruce to Caitlyn remains one of the most widely recognized and deeply human transformations of our time. As Bruce Jenner, she embodied the American ideal, an extraordinary Olympic champion whose gold medal victory at the 1976 Montreal Games cemented her place in history. Yet behind that triumphant image lived a private struggle few could imagine. From an early age, Bruce quietly slipped into his sister's clothing, drawn to a feeling he lacked the language to express. With no support and no cultural framework to understand what he felt, he poured every ounce of himself into sports, rising to heights almost no one reaches. But even Olympic fame couldn't silence the internal conflict. Through 3 marriages, Bruce attempted to follow the path expected of him. His second wife, Linda Thompson, was among the first to know his truth and carried that understanding with grace. Later, during his marriage to Kris Jenner, he shared that he had taken hormones years earlier, an admission that Kris publicly minimized, leaving many to wonder what she truly understood. Despite the emotional weight he carried, Bruce helped raise a family that would eventually dominate reality television. Then at age 65 came the moment of profound courage. In 2015, the world met Caitlyn Jenner through her striking Vanity Fair cover, poised, elegant, and at long last aligned with her authentic self. Her decision didn't simply transform her own life. It shifted the global conversation about gender identity, giving visibility and language to millions who had long felt unseen. She first stepped into the public spotlight on Season 3 of RuPaul's Drag Race, where Carmen instantly captivated audiences with her glamour elegance and unmistakable star presence. But once the cameras were off, her life moved in a direction far more personal than any competition stage could capture. Carmen began her transition embracing her identity as a transgender woman and inviting the world to witness a journey that required courage, vulnerability, and unwavering self-respect. Living this truth while in the public eye was far from easy. Many viewers still associated her solely with her drag persona, expecting her to fit neatly into the roles they understood. But Carmen chose authenticity over comfort, hers and everyone else's. As she spoke openly about her experience, she helped shift conversations within the LGBTQ+ community, encouraging people to reconsider how language shapes dignity and understanding. A defining moment came when she called out the show's controversial female or she-male segment, describing the phrasing as offensive and outdated. Her critique drew mixed reactions. Supporters praised her honesty, while others resisted the call for change. Still, Carmen remained steady in her conviction, using her platform not to divide, but to invite greater awareness and compassion. Today, she is more than a striking high-fashion model gracing global runways. She is a thoughtful advocate, a voice for transgender rights, and a reminder of how visibility can inspire progress. And despite past disagreements with RuPaul, Carmen has said that if she ever saw him again, she'd offer a hug, a testament to her grace, resilience, and generous spirit. His journey is nothing short of extraordinary. When Cher and Sonny Bono welcomed their child Chastity in 1969, no one could have foreseen the profound and deeply personal path that awaited him. Growing up in the public eye, Chastity fulfilled the role the world expected, smiling for cameras wearing dresses, and presenting an image that felt more like a performance than a life he truly lived. As time passed, that quiet sense of disconnect only grew stronger. Eventually, Chastity came to understand that living as a woman did not reflect who he really was. But embracing that truth, especially as the child of one of entertainment's most recognizable figures, brought enormous pressure. For years, Chaz wrestled privately with his identity, balancing public expectations with the reality he felt every day. In the late 2000s, he finally made the courageous decision to transition, beginning hormone therapy and undergoing surgery at age 40. For the first time, his inner sense of self aligned with the person he saw in the mirror, and his evolution didn't end there. Chaz slowly carved out his own space in Hollywood, taking on male roles in film and television, and appearing in popular series such as The Secret Life of the American Teenager and American Horror Story. Cher later admitted that adjusting to new pronouns took time, but her love for her son never wavered. Today, their relationship stands as a testament to honesty, resilience, and the enduring strength between a parent and child. She is far more than just a competitor. She is a trailblazer. Growing up in Toledo, Ohio, Fallon Fox always sensed she was different from the boys around her. She gravitated toward the girls, feeling more at ease in their company, but in a time and place where gender roles were rigidly enforced, expressing that truth felt dangerous. When she finally came out as transgender, the response at home was devastating. Her mother rejected her identity outright, and her father turned to conversion therapy, trying to fix something that was never broken. Despite the emotional toll Fallon pushed forward, she transitioned without family support, navigating the complicated and deeply personal process on her own. It was difficult, lonely, and often frightening, but she knew exactly who she was. And in time, she stepped into history as the first openly transgender athlete in professional MMA, a milestone that required extraordinary courage. The backlash was immediate. Once viewed simply as another fighter in the cage, she suddenly became the center of a nationwide debate. Critics questioned whether she should be allowed to compete at all, and some insisted she had an unfair advantage. The same athletic ability that once earned respect became ammunition against her. Instead of being recognized for her dedication and discipline, she was treated by many as if she didn't belong. But Fallon never backed down. She has continued to fight both in her sport and for the principles of fairness, dignity, and understanding. Her career stands as a powerful reminder that transgender athletes are not asking for special treatment, only the same chance to compete and to be seen as fully human. Her life took a profound turn in 2014 when she courageously came out as transgender during a deeply moving TED Talk. Until that moment, Geena Rocero had already built a thriving modeling career, with few people aware that she had been assigned male at birth. Sharing her truth was more than a personal step, it became a defining milestone that resonated across the globe. But Geena's journey began long before fame. At just 5 years old, she told her mother she was a girl planting the seeds for a lifetime of self-discovery and courage. Fortunately, her family embraced her identity, giving her the support many transgender children lack. By the age of 19, Geena underwent gender-affirming surgery, aligning her body with the woman she had always known herself to be. Yet she kept this part of her life private for years, concerned it might overshadow her professional achievements. Over time, the desire to live openly and advocate for others grew stronger than her fears. Her TED Talk became a powerful moment not just for her, but for countless viewers who had longed to see someone living authentically in the public eye. Even her modeling agents, previously unaware of her history, rallied behind her, proving that her talent and presence mattered far more than labels. Today, Geena Rocero is not only a celebrated model gracing international runways, but also a passionate advocate for transgender rights. Through her platform, she inspires others to live boldly, authentically, and without shame, a living testament to courage, resilience, and the transformative power of truth. He embodied rebellion both on screen and behind the scenes. James Dean became an enduring symbol of youthful restlessness, emotional intensity, and a refusal to conform to expectations. While audiences admired his rugged charm and brooding masculinity, Dean's private life reflected a complexity that few glimpsed, a man unwilling to be confined by society's definitions. Many biographers and friends have suggested that Dean was bisexual, though much of what is claimed about his personal relationships remains unverified. His romances with women, including actress Pier Angeli, were widely reported. Yet his connections with men, such as rumored relationships with actor Sal Mineo and producer Rogers Brackett, were largely private. Friend John Gilmore even claimed they explored their sexuality together, though accounts vary and definitive evidence is scarce. A particularly notable moment came when Elizabeth Taylor referenced Dean's sexuality during a speech at the GLAAD Media Awards, grouping him with other Hollywood icons like Rock Hudson and Montgomery Clift. Her mention reignited public conversations, yet the true details remained elusive. Perhaps the best glimpse into Dean's mindset came from his own words when asked if he was homosexual. "No, I am not a homosexual, but I'm also not going to go through life with one hand tied behind my back." Those words reflect his unwavering resistance to labels. James Dean was a man determined to define himself on his own terms through his art, his life, and ultimately his enduring legacy. He remains a cultural icon whose complexity continues to fascinate generations. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any new videos. See you in the next one.